If you asked me a year ago where I wanted to be now, I probably couldn't have given you a concise answer. I would be trapped between my optimism and pessimism. I knew where I wanted to be, but I probably would have doubted my ability to get there. 1 year ago tomorrow, or today if you're focusing on the day of the week, I started doing YouTube. I uploaded a poorly edited and mixed video essay about my struggles with depression. I had written that video before though, the first one. It was a year and a half prior. I wrote it, stuttered my way through the voiceover, threw together a crappy edit, and never published it. It remains unlisted to this day. Then, sometime in October of last year, I rewrote it, carrying with me all that I had learned in the year and a half between iterations. The struggles and turmoil I had gone through, but also the hope I had gleaned from that time. The knowledge that I was better now than I was a few years ago. I don't think I was ever a super happy kid. Sure, things gave me joy, but I don't think happiness was intrinsic for me. As I got older and grew further and further away from my childhood, happiness became less and less prevalent for me. Until when I was maybe 13, when it felt like happiness had completely left me. Depression started eating away at my life. I felt this weight inside my skull, this looming half-ache that never seemed to go away. People say weight on your shoulders, but this was a weight on my mind. Literally. Nothing seemed worth it. I was convinced this was all existence had to offer. I was always going to feel like this. There were two types of people. Those who lie to themselves and are happy, and those who don't and aren't. This is, of course, very wrong. I know that now. There is purpose to being here, and there is truth and happiness. I am also very aware that there's truth and sadness too. I weigh this dichotomy every day that I'm alive. It's part of who I am, the truth of darkness. Though the triumph of happiness has lifted me higher recently, it's become more and more of who I am. The knowledge that life is not just darkness, but it's also not just light. All good things are also bad. This is a fact of existence. If that wasn't the case, shit would just be boring. The video was about how my depression got its name. Nathan. Named after the pen name I use for my poetry. Giving him a name helped me fight him, I think. Because prior to giving him a name, fighting him meant fighting me. But now, as time has gone on, I feel myself moving away from needing a name for him. Because, for the most part, he doesn't exist anymore. Sure, he's still around somewhere deep inside my mind, a shadow cast in some faraway corner of my skull, but he doesn't have a hold on me anymore. Not really. I feel happiness more truthfully and vibrantly than I think I ever have before. This is helped in large part by my girlfriend, who's been here every step of the way for the last 8 months. She's my everything. You're my everything. And now, I have so much to show for my effort here. The support of my friends and family, the 35 videos I've made on this channel so far. It's been so beautiful watching as my content has had such an effect on people. For everyone that's left a comment saying that a video resonated with you, right now, you're the most direct support of what I do. Whenever I see that what I'm doing here has impacted someone so strongly, all the anxiety fades away. Nathan gets pushed a little bit further back. So, thank you. Thank you, everyone that's left a positive comment. This is only the beginning. I have big plans for the next year. I hope to meet the requirements to start memberships on the channel, and maybe even get monetized at some point down the road, but I don't know how likely that is. I'm going to continue the Light Peaks Past series. I'm planning on making 10 episodes in total. If you haven't watched the first two, click the top right of your screen now to go watch them. They're great insights into how I got started on YouTube and honestly just how I've evolved creatively. In the next year, I hope to help more and more people think empathetically. That's been the goal since the beginning, even though in the last few months I've kind of lost track of that. It's hard to write video essays every week, and it's even harder to write them around one central theme, so I've branched out a little bit in recent months and I've honestly lost track of the goal. But I do want to get back on track, and I plan to. But anyway, that's really all I have to say. Thank you so much for a wonderful first year of Light Peak, and here's to many more full of happiness.
Happiness? Stop lying to yourself. You're not happy. You just found a way to not be sad.
No, I am happy. I love everything that's been happening.
No, you don't. You won't love everything until you have everything. You won't be satisfied until there's nothing left to satisfy you.
That's not true. I'm as grateful as ever. I know what I have, and I would never take that for granted.
That's all you ever do. You neglect, and you betray, and you take. You're a parasite.
Stop it! I got rid of you. You're not supposed to be here anymore.
Oh, boo-hoo. Little baby boy Matt didn't get his way.
This isn't about that. I don't want you gone because I'm spoiled. I want you gone because...
Because why, spoiled fucking brat?
Because I...
Use your words, fat ass.
Stop it!
Why don't you make me, cripple?
Stop it!
You're just a fucking nuisance.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. From the moment you were born, you were destined to be cared for. You were destined to be someone's job, someone's task. You aren't self-sufficient. You never were, and you never will be.
Shut the fuck up. You don't know me. You only know what you made me.
Give me a different name. Matthew. It doesn't change the fact that we're the same person. You made yourself into this, all because you never tried. You were told that you're blind, and you took that and made it your whole personality. You let it be your crutch, your barrier.
Stop it.
You love barriers, don't you, Matthew? You love it when you get stopped, so you have the opportunity to do nothing.
That's not...
Well, guess what? You have the option to do nothing forever.
No. Don't you fucking dare! You call me ungrateful, then you suggest that? You're a hypocrite. You offer no solutions, you just destroy. That's all anyone ever does. Nobody has any solutions, nobody can tell me what to do. All anyone says is figure it out. Well, I tried. I tried to figure it out, I've got nothing. No plan, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Then why are you here?
Because I will. I will figure it out. I'll come up with something. Something has to change. Or something new will happen. I'll figure it out.
There you go again. Relying on others.
Yeah? And what the fuck else am I supposed to do? I've got more problems than I can write down. What accommodations am I supposed to ask a job for? What am I supposed to do?
Stop being a nuisance and just give up.
I won't. I won't ever give up. I'm not a nuisance. I'm not making anyone's lives worse by just being me. I refuse to let you convince me of that. I am me, with my own problems and struggles and differences, and that's okay. I'll figure it out.
And if you don't?
Then...
What happens if you don't figure it out? If you're truly incompatible with the world?
Then I guess I'll live in my own world.
Like a nut job?
Like a person who's just a little different.
You never told me. Why do you want me gone?
Because...
Come on, spit it out.
Because... I just want to be happy.
Good luck with that.
Why are you like this?
I could ask you the same thing.
No, really. Why are you like this?
What is this? Shut up!
Why don't you want me to be happy?
Stop it!
Why don't you want us to be happy? Why don't you want to be happy?
Because I don't have to try to be sad. I don't have to take care of myself or focus on anything. I can just exist. I think when I was in the worst of it, I wasn't just depressed. I was hiding from something.
Hiding from what?
Whenever I tried, it never worked. Nothing I ever did was good enough. There was always more I had to give just to be on par with everyone else. So at some point, I just gave up. But I don't want to give up anymore. I want to try again. But it's so hard. It's so hard to come back from it. To try again. I don't know if I know how.
This is a start. What you've been doing.
But what if it's not enough? What if I can't make it work? What if I can't support myself?
That's the beauty of life. All you have to do is try. Get up, dust yourself off, and try.
But what if I'm trying for nothing?
You'll learn something from it, at least. But I think if you really try hard enough, you can do anything.
People just say that.
Well, I mean it. After all, like you said before, I am you.
I fucking hate it when you're right.
Sometimes I do too. Now all you have to do is try.